So, how do you get your employees to work harder, perform better, and persist longer? Well, I'm going to show you. Also, how not to deal with Facebookers at work, and a quick tip on making a diverse staff feel special. Hey, enjoy the show.
In today's world, great management is essential. But in this terrain, it's easy to get lost. Hi, I'm James Robbins, and I'm here to help you lead your people to the top. And this is Help Me Lead, the web show for managers.
You know, one of our roles as leaders is to make sure we're training and developing our people. And you know, one of the most powerful ways to do this is through coaching. But a lot of us feel like we just don't have the time to do that. And so I want to let you know about a new live event that I'm putting on May 18th. It's called the 7-Minute Coach. It's a really practical and informative way of how to coach your employees when you don't have a lot of time. Anyways, go to jamesrobbins.com or helpmelead.tv and look for the logo that you see on your screen. I hope to see you there.
I'm a leader. And I'm a manager.
Hey manager, what do you got there?
Oh, I'm just on Facebook. I'm trying to see if my employees are on Facebook right now when they should be working.
So if they're on Facebook, then you tell them like, hey, I'm on Facebook, I can see you're on Facebook, but you should be working?
Yeah, duh.
Oh. So, how does your workplace handle when people are on Facebook when they should be at work? Leave us a comment and let us know. So, how do we get our people to work harder, persist longer, and perform better? Well, part of it has to do with what kind of goals they set. And as a manager, leader, or teacher, we directly influence the types of goals that our people set. Psychologists break down achievement goals into two separate categories. We've got mastery goals on one side and performance goals on the other side. Now, this distinction is important because mastery goals are linked to positive and productive ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving. Performance goals are not. So the easiest way to understand the distinction between mastery goals and performance goals is this. Think of mastery goals as you're trying to improve on something. You're trying to get better. You're trying to master something. And a performance goal is you're trying to hit a target. Now, a good example might be in an educational setting. A mastery goal might be, hey, I really want to learn this material so I can really understand it and teach it to others. A performance goal might be, hey, I want to get the best mark in the class. And I think a great example of this is John Wooden, the most winningest coach in all of history. John Wooden told his basketball players at UCLA not to focus on the scoreboard, the performance goal, but rather each day, each practice, to focus on just becoming a little bit better than they were the day before. And he said the scoreboard will take care of itself, and it obviously did for him. So as a manager, how do we create an environment where people are going to set mastery goals? Well, a couple of things. Number one is we want to highlight and value effort. Effort, progress. We want to make sure that it's okay to take risks and make mistakes, that mistakes are part of the learning process, and we want to provide rationale for why people do the things that they do. So remember, it's all about progress, about learning, about development. Performance goals, it's just about the bottom line, the end result, and that never leads to productive, happy employees. So here's the cool thing. When employees set more mastery type goals, they are more intrinsically motivated. That's a good thing. They use more conceptual type learning strategies, so they understand things a lot more, and they're going to do a better job because of that. Thirdly, they actually prefer challenging tasks over easy ones. And lastly, they're more likely to ask for help. And that obviously is a good thing because they're going to get the resources they need. So, as a manager, make sure that we're not so focused on the performance goals. Remember what John Wooden said. Let's focus on improvement, daily progress. The scoreboard will take care of itself. So here's a quick tip that you can do if you've got people on your team that are from different countries. Find out when their national holidays are, or any significant big cultural holiday from their homeland, and write it down in your day timer. And when that day rolls around, make sure you acknowledge it. So, for example, if you have somebody from your staff from Mexico, you might want to know that the 5th of May is Cinco de Mayo. It's a big deal, and you want to make sure that you acknowledge that, or have them explain the whole thing to the team. The fact that you knew about it and that you remembered it will make them feel special, and that goes a long way.